The Neillsville girls basketball team took home the program's first gold ball on Saturday when the Warriors completed an undefeated season. NFL Sundays are back in full swing today, and the Packers have a tough test to start the road back to the Super Bowl. The Packers have gone 10-0 twice in franchise history, the last time in 1962, and that streak ended at the hands of the Detroit Lions on Thanksgiving Day. The Packers' next opponent, the Detroit Lions, this Thursday on Thanksgiving Day. Tomorrow would have been exactly a year since the Pack last lost a game. In the last 9 games, the Crew has swept the Astros, got swept by the Cardinals, and this afternoon, Milwaukee had a chance to sweep the first-place Reds. The Wildcat girls took home the state title for the 3rd straight time. The Wildcat boys won for the first time. Today, the Milwaukee Bucks get back on the court, looking to rebound after last season when they missed the playoffs by 2 games. And the injury will force him to go home to California later this week, and it's very unlikely that he will return to the Woodchucks at all this season. Reporting from the Kohl Center, reporting from Camp Brownell Stadium, reporting from Miller Park, reporting from Lambeau Field, Kevin Liu, Newsline 9 Sports. There were many Pacelli softball players who played well this past weekend to help the Cardinals secure their 2nd WIAA state title. But Danielle Hoover took part in 5 of her team's runs in the 8-3 win over Poynette on Saturday. The senior went 3 for 3 with a walk, drove in a run, and scored 4 times.
I had a lot of support from the bench, everyone talking, telling us what to do. It was a great group effort.
Hoover was solid defensively and hitting-wise. This was her game. She was going to take care of business, and she was our big number 4 hitter.
Poynette beat Pacelli in the title game last season. Perhaps the thought of avenging a loss and winning a state championship brought out her A game.
Losing them, it's kind of disappointing, but the feeling now is just great to be able to come back as a senior and finish it. It's a great feeling.
What made Saturday's title game performance so special was that it came after a forgettable semifinal on Friday. Hoover went 1 for 4 with a run in the 8-7 win over Grantsburg on Friday, but the normally short-handed Hoover committed 4 of her team's 6 errors that day.
You have an off day and it kind of disappoints you. I knew I needed to come back today and just wipe off that game because it happens, and luckily today was a good game.
As one of the leaders of the team, when she's going well, it trickles down.
Those younger girls rally around them, and when it gets a little tight, they look at these seniors, and the seniors weren't losing their composure. They were calm. It's like, all right, we're fine. Here we go. We got 1 out. We got 2 outs. The seniors really held up their end of the bargain.
Certainly a state title and a game-changing performance is more than Pacelli could have bargained for. Kevin Liu, Newsline 9 Sports. Iola Scandinavia's Austin Lane has found some work during the NFL lockout. He can't go back to the Jacksonville Jaguars, so he's at the East Bay outlet trying to sell shoes. Trying.
The first sale, I was a little nervous, I was sweating a little bit. He might have been a little scared of me, intimidated with the beard and everything.
But don't worry, commissions will be coming to the 6'5", 274-pound defensive end.
I think he's going to come back, though. He's sounding pretty promising about it, so I'm going to hold him to that. If not, I have his information. I'm going to go find him.
I'm not sure if his new bosses are impressed, though.
Maybe a little personal grooming. He wouldn't scare so many customers away.
Austin has 2 jobs. He still acts like a kid in his free time, even going on Twitter and talking about his crush on soccer player Hope Solo and singer Taylor Swift.
Figured I had a chance, but nothing so far.
And he knows what he's doing on Twitter. He's consistently on ESPN's Twindex, which rates NFL players' activity and quality of tweets.
When people see me, they're kind of frightened of me because, my look, I got the beard going on and things like that. So I think Twitter is more of a way to come across my personality. The
top spot in the Twindex belongs to Packer tight end Tom Crabtree. When Crabtree tweeted a picture of his Super Bowl ring, Lane decided to get it on, Twitter style.
So I decided, all right, big deal, Super Bowl ring. I got my Little League championship trophy, and I showed that off the whole day. We were rolling around my grandma's Buick.
If you want to check out Austin on Twitter, he's at @A_train_92. Kevin Liu, at Kevin K. Liu, Newsline 9 Sports. The DC Evers basketball team tonight is facing La Crosse Central for the 3rd time in less than a calendar year. The Evergreens eliminated Central last season and beat them by just 3 points this January. Let's see if they can keep that trend going tonight in the sectional semifinals. Here's Brent Esser kicking out to Mitchell Johnson in the corner. He buries a 3, Evers within 1. 3rd quarter, Evers again cuts it to 1 before Luke Heller gets the inbounds, throws down the dunk. Evergreens take a 1-point lead, and all night they just always had the answer. Esser drives, takes it up strong, counter. opponent with the foul. DC Everest moves on, winning 37-32, and they'll face Oshkosh North on Saturday. Over to Division II, where GNC foes Anago and Rhinelander meet. Early on, Colton Volkman from the corner. Triple splashes in for him, and the Hodags open up the scoring 3-0. Other end, Jake Erickson driving baseline. Nice body control, and it falls in for the Red Robins. They're down a point. Coming back, Mitch Reitenthaler dribbles out of the corner. 18-footer is good, and Rhinelander pushes its lead to 5-2, but here comes Anago. Mike Arndt kicks Andreas Ezer, who nails the three, and Anago wins 48-44. They'll move on to face Onalaska. In Division 5, Assumption against Marion and Anago High School. Pick it up in the third quarter off the inbounds. Jake Paltz converts, but the Royals are down 35-23. Staying right there, Chase Lamp on the wing, hits a trifecta. Royals back within single digits, but on the Mustangs fast break, Isaiah Nording finds Cole Dreffel. He gets the hoop and the harm. Marion back up by 11, but take a look at this for a fast break. Casey Steele, Nick Buntrock, easy finish. Marion takes this one, however, 53-41 on Saturday. They play Sheboygan Lutheran. In other D5 action, Prentice takes on Clayton in Abbey. First quarter, Prentice is Brian Kragenbrink, top of the key, hits the triple. Prentice up early after a miss. Prentice on the break. That's Nate Erickson finishing the hoop with the contact. Pirates extend the lead, but they will go on to lose 57-38. Marquette in his Big East tourney opener, taking on Louisville. Golden Eagles down 10 at the half, but look at Jamil Wilson. Spin and the dunk. Pretty play there. Pulls Marquette within 8 later on the fast break. Darius Johnson-Odom to the Big East Player of the Year. Jake Crowder throws it down. Marquette within 4 at that point. Then DJO on the break again to Vander Blue for the easy jam, but Louisville proves to be too much tonight. Look at Peyton Siva slicing up the Golden Eagles defense as Marquette is bounced from the Big East tournament, losing 84-71. In spring training action, Brewers taking on Central Division foe Cincinnati. Brewers down 2-0 in the second. Prince's replacement, Matt Gamble, shoots one over the right field wall. That's a solo shot. He pulls the crew within 1, and in the third, with a fan in the stands chanting steroids, Ryan Braun knows how to shut him up. Straight away center the ball goes. 2-run shot puts the Brewers up 3-2, but they can't hang on, falling 8-6. This weekend, a youth softball tournament is being held in Wausau. 44 teams from all over the state have come to play, and it may not be possible without Title IX. The landmark legislation passed 40 years ago on Saturday and did on the hopes of providing more opportunities for women in high school and college. But it went on to dramatically change the landscape in athletics, and today there are 10 times as many girls playing high school sports than when it passed, and more than 6 times as many women in college athletics.
I see the girls in a lot more sports at a younger age than when I was in high school. My daughter started softball when she was in 5th grade already, so I don't remember starting sports until I was in middle school. I don't think it was an option for us. I don't think it was out there.
Back when I started, we only had the option of playing Little League at this age. Little League baseball with the boys, yes.
Of course, not every girl who plays sports is going to become a professional athlete, but it's not always about athletics. It's about what athletics brings, such as self-confidence and the camaraderie of playing on a team.
I see these girls playing together starting at a young age, and they get to meet kids from all different schools, and then when they get to the middle school, they're friends. Sports gives you an opportunity to learn leadership skills.
Part of it is experiencing it on your own and like learning how fun it is and meeting new people and really like getting involved.
These days, few girls even know what Title IX is, but you can bet if they're playing sports at any age, they're feeling its effects. Kevin Liu, Newsline 9 Sports.